No,
that was probably like the worst Walmart experience of my entire life.
Of your entire career?
Bro, I've been to Walmart. First of all, let me just say, I'm a Target person myself. Like, I go to Target. I've always had an amazing experience at Target. Walmart, there's always been some shit, but not like the one that I've experienced today with this fool at Logan just trying to get a fucking whiskey.
Dude, we were in the line talking about some deep shit.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm trying to give him insight, like how we get down on the podcast. I'm like, look, bro, like, we try to just be real cool, like have a genuine conversation and try to, get people to know each other. And then he's like, yo, you guys don't talk about like religion or fucking, you guys don't talk about politics, because I know that can be like, real skeptical sometimes, because he's like, Republicans buy Froviche too, bro.
I can't pick sides, bro.
He's like, Christians buy Froviche too, bro.
Froviche does not discriminate.
Yeah, he's like, my shit don't discriminate.
Froviche is for neutral, bro. We straight neutral to politics and religion, bro.
Yeah, we were getting into it a little bit, not getting into it.
Froviche is serving every creed and color. And
then there was like this white lady that was really upset about wearing a mask. So it was like on some real discomfort shit. And I've never seen that in person. I've always seen it like on video. I mean, this fool, we saw it, like, she was just like, it's a discomfort for me and blah blah blah. I'm like, it was hitting the whole spiel, bro. I was like, oh, this is like,
it was a seatbelt lady, you know what I mean?
It was so funny, like, 'cause I was like, oh, I'm seeing this in real life right now. Like, this is some shit you laugh at the internet about, but like, it's happening in front of you. And then right when we were checking out, there was like some dude in there who was just pressing the worker, because the worker was pressing him about like, oh, I seen you steal something and you didn't put it back. And then the dude was like pressing him like, oh, what's up, homie? Like, you ain't seen me do nothing. I was like, oh, it's go time. But I forgot we're in Logan, bro. So shit goes down.
All for a bottle.
All we just wanted to do was get a whiskey. We could have went to the, like you said, we could have went to the liquor store earlier, but we didn't. We went to a local Walmart. Think it'd be wholesome, but
market, that shit is fucking.
Turned out it was probably the worst experience ever, because it was crowded too. There was like 3 lanes open.
I used to go in there all the time because I worked in the street right here on 25th, and then I hit there sometimes on my breaks, but it was fucking garbage. I hate that spot. And then fucking pull up and eat too, Bubba. We go in there.
Dice rolling motherfucking radio. Ho.
There's such like a food scarcity, bro, and like we just live in like a fucking, like, San Diego's nice and stuff, but there's still like a food pandemic. You know what I mean?
It's like a food desert or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, exactly. Because it's like a resource that's like not really available to everybody. You know what I mean? Like in this area, there's like 99-cent store, Walmart. That's where you're gonna get your fresh produce.
Right.
Yeah. Luckily, there's like farmers markets and stuff, but there's like high-end grocery stores like Trader Joe's and fucking
all kinds of fast food.
Trader Joe's,
nothing else.
Amazon, fucking delivery, fresh.
Where do you get yours, bro? Like, making like ceviche, like
all my produce and stuff.
Yeah, where do you get your products and all that?
I don't know if he can tell you that.
No.
Yeah, give us your sauce, bro. Give us your secret ingredients right now.
It took me a lot of work to get that secret ingredient, bro. To be honest, I had to tap it into a family, bro, and have a kid with some girl from Culiacan to get that recipe, bro. Like it wasn't just like.
So you have like a plug, like no one else could touch it, like.
I mean, people. I think that recipe in aguachile and ceviche is pretty similar. It's just, I think what matters is the steps you take to make it.
Right.
And the cleanliness and the freshness, like make sure all your shrimps refrigerated, making sure that all the shells are taken off right, not halfways, like you got still a little tail hanging, just keeping it clean and fresh, just how I promote it.
That's why I fuck with you, bro, because I hate that shit. Literally, like I will eat ceviche and I'll eat like, some aguachile and shit, but like Man, if I see it looking like that, I'm just like,
Yeah.
why the fuck did I even order this here? Like,
Yeah.
I should have
Damn,
ordered some
son,
fucking
where'd you
smoked
find
tuna or
this?
something,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Nah, dude, I'm really picky when it comes to seafood. So like, one thing that I'd be like, dude, you get out Chile, you know, it's pretty pricey, you know, because it is what it is, you know, it's shrimp, and I get it, you know, but like if you're gonna be selling for that price, but like two of your shrimp and that Chile still have like the strip of all the like pretty much, you know, poo of the shrimp.
The guts and stuff.
It's like, dude, like it would have taken you like another minute just to make sure it wasn't there. You know, like why don't you deliver it right? You know, like.
Oh, hell yeah,
It's
bro.
crazy, like they don't take that extra step, and that's why I take pride in that because
you got it.
You got the best in the game, bro.
I'm
Froviche.
trying.
You trying to take a shot away. I seen you like reaching
Yeah.
for it and then stop.
Yeah. Hey, are we on though?
Yeah, we're on. We're on. Baby. We live. Yeah, but go ahead for that. But while you do that, I'll go ahead and get our introductions out the way.
All right, cool.
What's going on, everybody, far and wide, wherever you may be? You are tuned in now with Dice Roller Radio, a very
out to Dice
special
Roller Radio.
Dice Roller Radio, our very first YouTube filmed Dice Roller Radio episode here inside 1835 Studios. This is episode 60, bro. 60. We hit the 60 mark, bro.
We
Crazy.
did it. We made it.
60 episodes, fam. 3 years in, 60 episodes. Consistency is key. I go by WllB. I'm joined with me always
Stillo, Suave, Rottweiler, Suave City.
with some very
Right here at
special guests.
1835 Studios. We got our boys.
And then I'm Julio with Froviche Seafood. I'm the founder of Froviche Seafood, and this is my boy over here.
Returning guest.
Tap in.
I'm Bubba.
Friend of the show.
You already know. If you guys have listened to any of our episodes,
Yeah, we've had Bubba on a few. We went to his house and recorded an episode.
a few lengthy episodes.
We've had him at another
Rerun.
rerun. Yeah, someone else's pad.
Jumbo.
Omar, Kid Wonder's pad.
We were at Kid Wonder's pad. Shout out Kid Wonder.
Our Kid Wonder, bro.
Yeah, damn, we had you on a few.
A couple, yeah.
Thinking
that's
about
right.
it now,
Yeah.
but well, thank you for always
Yeah, we
showing
appreciate
love
it.
and coming here and helping
Thanks
us
for the
with this.
invite back.
Thank you too, Julio, for being here, bro.
My crib too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that one too. But yeah, bro. Yeah, thank you guys, and you know, shout out Chris Ochoa from After Hours Productions.
Yeah.
How do you label After
Shout
Hours
out Chris
Productions?
Ochoa.
Do you go by
Hey, it's this
After
man's
Hours
birthday too, bro,
Productions
so
or just After Hours?
Happy birthday
shout
to
out
the
Chris
guy.
from After Hours. He was his birthday the other day, so happy birthday to you, bro, and thank you for being here with us.
Happy birthday! You want a shot, bro?
I'm with it.
him a
All
shot.
right, I like that. We
This man's birthday
can
shot.
Just gotta get him.
But yeah, bro, this is special, bro.
It's a celebration.
Special. We got Gentleman's Jack. We had to go fucking move mountains to get this bottle. So drink up, guys. And this is on us. In our
One crackhead and two Karens.
no, they tried to press him too a couple times. The Julio was out here with his mask barely down.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers, fellas.
Oh, hold on.
Sit over here.
All right, do it
over
over
here 'cause
here.
the-
Don't do it over the technology, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Mind the tech.
Salute. There you go.
Salud.
Peace out.
Salud, my dude.
All right, viewers. That's how we get down. Gentleman Jack, courtesy of Gentleman Jack. Sponsor us. Anyways,
We're gonna do the slow down when we cheers and then speed up when we shoot him.
indeed.
Yeah, make it look like we all just shot it all quick. Everyone's face was just like, oh, cool.
How's everyone doing today? Like, how's your guys' day been so far?
Day's been heavy.
It's been heavy, like in a good way or a bad way?
Let's just say I had a
Damn.
as of recently,
Okay.
and it was eye opening. You know what I mean? And then so like kind of moving out of that and back into like a normal groove.
So you're just like being one with yourself today. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, and I was just kind of like really trying to like listen to myself and some of the things that I kind of will like rush through my day sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'll just be like, all right, here's the list of things I gotta do, and I'll be like doing them, but like you don't really stop and think like why or like if it's like the best order of you could be doing it in, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Today was kind of one of those days where I was like letting a lot of stuff like soak in and just be like, all right, like I'm gonna plan how I'm gonna do this next move. Like I'm gonna slow down and explain something to someone else or to myself in a very like precise way and like patient way versus just trying to like rush through the experience. You know what I mean?
I think you're like the only person I know that would like do that and then have a busy schedule. Like, I don't know. I don't know too many people that would just be doing shit like that. I'm like, yo, I got a busy day today. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, hey, man, shout out to you.
Pat yourself in the back for that one, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that takes a lot, man. So that's cool. What about you guys?
My day today, man, was pretty much just like washing the Yeti, you know, making sure all my equipment's clean.
Essentials.
And, yeah, you know, just getting ready for the week, you know, especially that we're starting on Thursday this week. I'm already like thinking about ordering the shrimp. I had to place all the orders for the shrimp, the vegetables and all that stuff, make sure everything's stocked for the week. But yeah, man, get ready for that mojadita. It's going to be delivered. UPS Brown Pride. It's gonna be delivered nice and fresh by the order this Thursday. So tap in.
Most definitely.
Those start Thursdays at 1835 Studios and Froviche Friday this week.
Oh my God, I can't wait, bro. I'm too hyped.
Next week, if everything works out good and I get my employees to get into that system, we'll be having WllB Wednesdays too. You know, don't get scared. You know, it's none of that Cardi B. It's none of that Cardi B. You know, style WllB. But it's gonna be WllB Wednesdays at 1835. It's gonna be that wet, authentic plate, baby. Pull up.
It says none of that Cardi B shit.
This one's fresh.
Yeah, that's that fresh stuff.
This ain't that fishy smell. This
just that fresh and so clean,
you know?
bro.
Freshest and cleanest WllB.
Dang.
Bro, wet authentic plate.
The wet authentic plate.
Man. Well, shout out Froviche, bro. Yeah,
We'll get way
we're
more
excited.
into that.
I mean, you guys already know we've been having the shop open right here at 1835 for the last couple months, 11 to 4 p.m. Thursday through Sunday. So Froviche is going to be joining us for those days, as well as I'm sure the upcoming market that we're about to drop the date for. We actually announced it, so by now the date's already probably been out if you're listening to this, and it's March 28th. That's in like a week and a half.
Yeah, bet.
So we're about to have it.
I'll tap in
nice,
for sure.
Nice and promoted and shit.
Wait, we got the 27th too, no? Or are you gonna be here to the 27th?
The 27th, there's another event.
The homegrown event, right?
Homegrown.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shout out to homegrown. Shout out to homies.
Yeah, I'll be here as well for that
Yeah.
day too. Yeah, so you're gonna be here. So that's actually
That's
Wednesday,
gonna be a busy
Thursday,
weekend.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Player, that's
that's gonna be 4 days schedule.
Busy, damn.
For me, it's more like 7 days because I gotta be prepping, you know.
what I'm
But
saying.
I'm ready for it. You know, I've been waiting to just be on the grind. You know, that's why. That's why I'm over here like a crackhead, scratching my neck for a kitchen. You know, and it's like, you know, I can't wait to get that space.
You know, speaking of my homie from Chicago, his name's Oscar. It's one of my super good friends, bro. But he has a birria pop up called Birria Tacos, and I was like talking about it the other day. But like the story behind it is super dope, and he's just a really interesting dude. So he's gonna come for that Chicago takeover, and he's gonna be like the only food vendor for that day on April 11th. You guys gotta try his shit, bro. Like the last time I went to Chicago in September, bro, he had a pop up. There was like easily 300 people there, bro.
This is Birria Tacos.
Yeah, bro. And he used to be like a party like promoter. He promoted like a couple different parties, in this one called Cowabunga and shit. And he booked me to play like these dope ass clubs in Chicago and shit, like DJing and shit. But yeah, now he's been doing this, killing it, bro. Getting like thousands of new followers and shit. Getting like awards and shit in Chicago for like just fucking crushing it. Like,
that's what's up. Yeah, I'm excited for the 11th,
dope,
bro. I'm gonna save the date.
Hell yeah. We gotta fucking show the homie love. I feel like it's gonna be dope to just kind of like bridge some gaps and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you also gotta remember, you know, in Chicago, that's like the second capital of most Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
and
I didn't know that, bro, until I got there.
no way.
That shocked me. That was like one of the biggest shocks I got over there. Was just the whole Mexican.
Like how many
community over
Mexicans
there.
were out
It
there?
was packed. We went to these clubs, all Spanish, all Latin music.
They have a huge like Puerto Rican.
I was blown away,
scene out
bro.
there, too.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Until you tapped in.
Yeah, what the fuck? Adobada everywhere, dog.
Adobada everywhere. That's how you know. Tequila shops everywhere, bro.
Dos para llevar.
No, dude, tell me why there was a fucking taco shop. It was a taco shop that one of my good homies out there, it was like the one that he said, like, you know, he grew up going to. That was like his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, fucking this dude, the dude that's like taking the orders, he was wearing like a MAGA ass looking hat, like a red, and he had a white font, and it said, "Make me no se asada again."
Isn't that crazy? Like people get pressed over like a red hat
That's
still.
comedy.
That was already like last year.
I think the lights turn on and off.
Yeah, just tweaked out.
Yeah.
But
That's comedy.
Damn, we need to go to Chi-Town, bro.
I would love to go to Chicago. I've been there before. I got some family out there, so
I haven't been, bro, and like I heard they got some like good house music out there too. You know, like
I just went that one time. And
it's the third largest city in America, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out Chicago.
San Diego's up there too, bro. But fucking,
They were like number.
Hey, shout out San Diego, fool.
Hey, shout out San Diego always, bro.
Big shout out to SD.
Bro, what the fuck? You see the hat? You see the logo on my hat?
We can't forget where we come from, bro.
What? Sometimes I got, hey, Chicago.
You got
guys
San
cool
Diego.
too.
He got San Diego. I got that brown. You know what I'm saying? That brown and orange.
That brown and orange.
No.
He's got a San Diego Gulls over there.
Violent gentlemen.
Shout out to San Diego
To the
Gulls.
goals.
What's up with you, bro? What did you do today?
Shit, work right here. Work. I've been at 1835 all day.
All
right?
day.
Since the morning, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've been here. I'm the contractor now, I guess. You know.
Right,
so,
that's what we were talking about.
The contract.
I was trying to tell this. I was like, yo, it's like, yo, Bubba's here all the time. He's like one of the contractors, if not the contractor, bro. The contractor.
Yeah, bro. So
Go for it, bro.
no, yeah, I'm just
explain.
kind of just helping them finish this place up. Like when I got here, it was mostly done, you know. So I'm
Parking
just
lot.
adding the finishing touches before we jump on to the next one.
And there's been so much, like, dramatically, like, just that area alone. Like, I remember, like, one day I pulled up, you were on top of the roof, like, fucking, like, pulling shit out, just, like,
Yeah.
redoing the whole setup. And then
Yeah.
I come back, like, a month later or something, and I'm just like, holy shit, like, this whole
The
thing.
final finishing
transformed.
touches is what takes kind of like a lot. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of just
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's just super time consuming. You know, and it's in a sense where you don't really see so much of the production. It's just like filling in the gaps and the little blanks and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's just super time consuming to do the final part.
I
And
imagine.
that's when we're at. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah, and it's getting, better and better every time. Like those curtains, for example. Like, I was like, when I went down these stairs right now, I'm like tripping. I'm like, where are these supposed to at?
Medication station.
Yeah. I'm
Shout out
like,
to Marky.
he's like, I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, where are these supposed to at? I can smell it, but I don't know where they at. And
Word. No, yeah, man. It's been a fun project.
yo, it's pretty loud around here, but I don't know where they are. I can't see them.
Man, it's been incredible, honestly. Like, okay, let me tell you from this perspective as a manager from 1835, bro. So Will, from the very jump, like, had his sound equipment here that I'd been learning to use over the course of the last couple of years with all the events. And
With the
everything.
events we've been doing.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So now I feel like I got it on lock here. I can set this shit up any day of the week.
Yep.
Froviche, Julio over here, like, since very early on, been doing pop-ups at the markets. You're one of the first vendors that's just super lock it in. And, like, you and I just been cool since CV Brewery.
So it's like
you
an
would always
OG,
be
you
over
know?
there with me at CV Brewery doing everything, Body Talk, Dice Roller, every other show. You know what I mean? And then Bubba, who's like kind of overall the plug on all of that. South Bay, everything South Bay.
The Third Avenue King over here, Boogie Bubba.
Oh, the king of Third Ave, bro. Let's
The
not,
king of the perreo at
don't be
Third
modest.
Avenue.
Don't be modest, bro. Don't be modest. Yeah.
Those big shoes. Those
Yeah.
The
big
West
shoes,
Chula
man.
Alderman
Hey,
and
but-
shit over
but
here,
don't
bro.
you guys trip
Repping the district and shit.
For real, bro. Like, don't you guys trip out though? Like, at some point we started at Chula Vista Brewery. Like, we're all there at some point.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And now, like, somehow, like,
Well,
the energy just comes back again.
Hell, well, even as a kid with like the fucking, like, what are they called? Those, like, after like the big sports events and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Like tailgating or what?
Or
Not even that, bro. Just like when you're a kid and you like at the end of the season when you guys
like
go-
a banquet.
like a banquet
Oh,
at
yeah.
Fuddruckers and shit.
yeah,
Going
yeah,
to the Boys and
Labellas.
Girls Club right there on Third
Damn,
Avenue,
Labellas,
bro.
the banquets, and
Yeah.
Fuddruckers. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fuddruckers.
bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
Fuddruckers is
bro.
gone, right?
Oh, yeah,
Someone bought Fuddruckers.
Oh, yeah.
They bought, and they're painting it already, so they're doing something.
There's something
Hey,
gonna
but
go down.
Labellas
Right there.
though.
Labellas is OG.
LaBello's ain't never gonna leave, bro.
LaBello's is
That's
OG,
like
man.
That's like a
Man.
historical right there, bro.
Definitely.
It's a landmark.
Hey, but shout out to Chula Vista Brewery, bro, because they definitely like took a chance on what we wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, I can personally say I hit up every owner on that block when they first opened to try to do what we're doing at the brewery, and they all kind of just shut me down. You know what I mean? Like, one by one, just they didn't really see the vision, and the brewery was the first one that was just like, dude, do whatever the fuck you want. They gave me a blank canvas. You know what I mean? To like to really go 1,000 with it. You know what I mean? Like I pushed the envelope right there 1,000. I ran that place like it was straight up a 5-star nightclub. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like a small little brewery. You know?
Yeah.
And I could have done it without their just green light. You know? So they gave me the biggest green light to do whatever, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? We all ended up collabing.
Hell yeah, bro! Shout out Tim and Dolly, bro.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget the second die rolling, bro.
Hooked it up. And what's funny is that after all that, all the other owners started hitting me up to do the same thing. You know what I mean? And I was just like, bro, like,
see, now
you're a little late. You're a little late.
Nah, man. So I stayed loyal to the brewery, and I just stuck with them. You know, so I think they're cooking up right now some new things. I think the mariachis are going on Sundays now.
They're about to be in East Lake.
So yeah, the East Lake one is still going.
They took over what used to be Philippi's.
Right. Yeah.
And that
East Lake.
Before that, I guess it was Bay Bridge Brewery, Bayview.
I just know they got a couple spots there now. Actually, they have a bar over there that's pretty popular.
They got Lolitas right next door.
Lolitas is right there.
East Lake Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
That shut down the tavern.
Oh really?
No, that turned into a bar that I was just talking about.
Else.
Oh, it's just a bar now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's called the Search Bar.
Word.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the homies on that. So shout
We got
out
a
to them.
Sky Zone too over there, no? Like a little Sky Zone?
There used to be there. I think it's something else now too.
Wow.
I don't know.
I think it's like that trampoline place.
Yeah, Sky Zone.
Like that. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what it used to. Yeah, that's what it's Sky Zone
My boys,
is.
mom owns that spot, dude. Like, they're from Guadalajara, bro. Straight own. They just came here, dropped money, bro, and they're like, his son just runs it here by himself.
Damn.
Yeah, and the family's over just chilling, collecting, bro. Chilling, posting.
That's the
how you
life,
do it.
bro. Just
It's the life of investing, you know?
invest money. I got money. I'm gonna just own this place, and then boom,
Place your money right, you know?
play it right.
Don't think you're always winning, bro, because you know those chips won't last forever.
Exactly.
You know, make sure you put them in the right place.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here with you guys again. And
Hell
Yeah, bro, like, when
we're
you
happy
highlighted
joining
that-
us, for sure.
You highlighted that when you guys all said that. I was like, damn, like, we really did have like shit popping like at hole in the wall places, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and not just like, you know, mean that in a derogatory way, like,
No,
you know,
but from like fucking whiskey locker.
yeah, like I'm saying, like from our experience, like
Right.
compared to where we
Anywhere
are
we can
now,
find
it's
a
like,
spot.
yeah, it's like little like
West Coast radio
small
studios,
spots, like when we started this pod,
rerun back of
you
the
know,
shop.
yeah, and then from here we are now 3 years later. It's just such a trip because like 2019 was when we had shit really popping at Chula Vista Brewery, and like with us at least, and like you too, like when you had like all your events, like I feel like 2019 was when it was like really popping. Then obviously 2020 happened, and then, you know, shit started going away, and then, like, you know, for us to like kind of find like you know, find ourselves all here together now, you know, like I had no
crazy,
idea
right?
that you were at Chula Vista Brewery, bro. Like
I would have never guessed
just
this
met
3
you,
years ago.
like last year, like towards the end when we started doing these events and shit, and then like, you know, now here we are today, you know what I'm saying? But it's such a trip because it just speaks to like, you know,
we treated
how hard
the
we've worked up to
pandemic
this.
like
like a pandemic.
Pandemic, dude. There was
Pandemic.
no pandemic, bro. Ain't nothing was gonna stop us. But I mean, if we could survive COVID 2020 and COVID 2019, bro, I think. Wait, was there COVID 2019?
No.
No.
Well, that's when it was like
When it really started, but nobody knew.
It really was
this
like
side of
at the
world.
beginning of the year.
But the shutdown was 2020.
Yeah.
It was like December when
It
like
was
you heard
it
whispers
was like
of
a
it.
little over a year ago.
It was like December 2019 when you hear like whispers of it, like, oh, there's some trippy shit happening in China. Like, huh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's far away. You know what I mean? And then
all our
like,
shit comes from
You know
China.
what, though? I remember before it hit here, there was this show on Netflix called Pandemic, and it was a documentary
Oh, no.
about
Which one are you
what
talking
could
about?
happen. And I watched it, and it freaked me out. And I told everyone to watch it. Right? I was like, "Yo, all you guys got to watch this shit because this shit is gnarly."
It was a show, right?
Yeah,
It was like
it was a show. It was like 4 episodes or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I think I watched
what
it,
would
too.
happen if a pandemic
That'd be-
hit.
that's some, like,
they were
fucking-
talking
I was
about.
watching
That's
that.
some,
Yeah,
like-
I told everyone to watch it. Like I probably told you to watch it too, dude, because I was like, dude, you gotta watch this.
That's
shit.
like David's
God
bag, like
damn.
just like
Hey,
some,
but did you guys
And
trip
this
on
is just
Snapchat
when
too?
it was in China. It was just barely coming out. It was the Kong flu, barely. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Do you guys see the mask on Snapchat though? Like before COVID, it started and everything. Like Snapchat had these like mask filters, bro.
Oh,
Yo,
damn.
guys
but
didn't
do you
remember
remember Oasis? Bad Bunny's already rocking the
Oh,
mask.
yeah, bro,
And
and
J
then-
Balvin's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they're wearing.
Bro, there's mad Asian people that was
But
rocking
Asian
masks.
been
at,
rocking
like,
masks.
Whoa,
Yeah,
yeah.
but go to like amusement parks. You see like a group of them, not to like put them all together, be stereotypical or anything. I'm just saying, like, we were talking about like who was on it at the very first. Bro, they've been on it.
My
for
friend
a while.
posted a story, like the little history stories. It was like 3 years ago where he was in China and he walked into like one of the mask stores and he thought it was hilarious and he took a video of it, just kind of like cracking up at just a bunch of mannequins with masks, and he was just like, "Yo, like there's straight up stores where they just sell masks." But look at us now, you know what I mean? Like all masks are gone and shit over here.
Yeah,
you know. But they've been on it. They've been on it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. And then just like to have everything translate the way it has, and then here we are 2021, like literally a year in now, like since the official shutdown happened. Do you think like where you guys are right now, like with the pandemic happening, like do you think it was for like the better or for the worse for you?
I think it was for the better in a way. I mean, it just depends on how you put it to perspective or what you did about it. You know, like 10% what happens is life is what happens, but 90% is how you react and what you do about it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So like,
I like that.
I feel like in my perspective, like I literally like dropped the mojita to go play like 2 weeks before the pandemic hit, like hard, and I did it just because I was a one-man team. I was thinking like a better service system for myself because it's a one-man team. Like I cannot make mojitas by the order, bro. Like I'm gonna have people waiting for an hour and a half or two and shit in the backyard, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I just got creative. I went to Guadalajara. My cousin has a restaurant over there, a seafood restaurant, and I really wanted to show my cousin. I don't really know him that well, you know. It's from my mom's side and stuff, and he's over there down South Mexico. But I wanted to show him what I was doing in San Diego, just kind of like to bond with him and like kind of like in a way kind of show off on a bit. Like, hey, dude, I do that too. Like, let me show you what I do. And I happened to forget my mold of how I would make my mojitas. Like I had all the ingredients. I brought everything with me in my luggage so I could make it at his restaurant. But I forgot the mold, you know. And it was crazy how I got brought upon, dude. Like it's just like I just stumbled upon the idea because I forgot the mold. So I was like, dude, I need to make this mojita, dude. Like I cannot leave my cousin just like guessing what it is. And I went to his kitchen and he had these like plastic containers, which is what I use now. And I was like, dude, it doesn't have two openings, but I'll just do it upside down and then flip it over like a sandcastle, you know, and I'll do it for my cousin. And that's where the idea got brought up. And so when I came back to San Diego, I was like, I called my cousin. I was like, hey, dude, thank you, bro. Thank you for giving me the hospitality of the restaurant. You just straight up made my job easier. You put the idea to the pedestal pretty much, you know, and that's how the idea got brought up. But like when I started doing it to help my one-man team situation, it just kind of like helped the whole pandemic situation, because that's when people were tripping out on like not dining in. They just want food to go, easy grab and go. And dude, like I thought I was gonna get affected by the pandemic, but like dude, I had a line outside my house. Like people were freaking out buying food and supplies, you know, and it was during that time. And I just felt like, you know, it did hit me here and there, like with events and like, you know, being out like with upbeat establishments, but I feel like it was just the perfect timing for you to like unfold your creativity, bro, and only the strongest are gonna survive during the season. And if you're not the strongest, you better find out, man, because you better find your ways to be the strongest, because the world keeps on turning regardless, you know. Business doesn't stop, you know. And food is an essential, you know. It's a necessity. It's not like a bar, you know. It's not like a, you know, it's just for fun, you know. It's like you need to eat, bro. People need to eat. So yeah, man, it was a interesting, creative situation for myself and during the pandemic situation.
Amazing.
I really love that story, bro.
Me too. I was gonna say, me too.
That's a dope story for sure.
Yeah, the story about going to Guadalajara and like, you know, discovering this, like, you know, out of like ingenuity, just strictly freestyling, like, fuck, how am I gonna figure this out?
Yeah.
Bam, it's like, oh shit, now I can just package my mojito.
Even better than ever now.
Even better, like like
hell yeah, now you're fast as fuck at the market, just bam,
with inspirations of getting a kitchen, bro, and like getting your own shit going.
And I feel like, well, that's kind of where I was going with the homie Oscar. Like he's been calling me saying like, yo, how, like, can you connect me with somebody that has like a kitchen that I can use to like prep?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I don't even know. I was like, but I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna try and look for like some of the like the tools, like the pots and stuff that he would need to prep the birria and stuff, and then maybe he could just do it either at my crib or at his Airbnb that he's staying at.
Oh, nice, yeah,
bro.
I mean, yeah, he could definitely do something around with what he got, you know, because obviously he's not gonna fly out his kitchen out here, you know.
No, right.
You know, but I'm pretty sure he could figure out a way to like, make it happen. But yeah, man, if you need any, if I with everything I can help, I'll be more than happy to assist him. I'll get in the setup over here, you know.
Word.
It's all about spreading the love, bro. And it's one thing that I learned, like in the industry, bro. I felt like, you know, it could be cutthroat at sometimes, you know, like, because there's a lot of competition, bro, and especially in the food industry down here in the South Bay, like on Maine and like south of Maine, there's so much seafood, birria and all that kind of stuff, but like, I never saw it like a competition, bro. I saw it like, man, we should help each other out, bro. Yeah. The moment you start being envious or jealous because he's got customers and stuff like that, like, you're not gonna get anywhere, bro. Like, if we don't support each other, bro, who's gonna support us, bro?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I kind of like expressed to a lot of vendors, and that's why I feel like I'm where I'm at now, because I never would see competition, bro. If I see competition, I'll tap in, I'll support, and I'll learn something from the competition. I won't be like, oh, dude, well, I'll sit there and complain. Why does he have all the customers? Like, nah, bro, he has the customers because he's doing something right. So instead of being envious, like, learn some shit, you know, like, get put to game, like, get to it, bro. Don't just fall asleep and complain like he's got all the customers. Like, nah, throw shade to him, you know, like, and
switch it up.
Yeah, so you just gotta like learn from it, you know what I mean? And I feel like throughout this whole experience with vendors, especially with small businesses, I dealt with like some drama too, man, with small vendors, like where like I would support one vendor and then the other vendor did kind of a similar thing, and they'll be like, oh, well, you want to go buy a cheesecake off of her? I'm like, yo, I'm here to support everybody, bro. Like, I got a big heart and I got enough love for everybody, and if you're gonna see it that way, then I can't really tap in with you, man, because you're not the same mindset that I got, you know. Like, you gotta think above that. You gotta think outside the box. You can't just think about that instant money or getting rich from one day to another, you know. You gotta network, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. And I don't know what the margins are really like for food vendors at the market, you know what I mean? But like, I know for sure that there's only ever 3, and then plus like a drink or dessert vendor, and whereas like with the clothing there's like 10.
Exactly.
Solid 10 vendors, and like some accessories or, you know, something that's a little different vibe, but yeah, bro, it's dope. It's crazy to see like the whole thing as an economy like thriving. Yeah, like, I don't know, I said something to somebody the other day. I was like, yeah, people were making mad sales at the market, and so they were like no, they weren't, or something like that. But I was like, fools were telling me to my face like, yo, like, made mad sales. And I'm like, oh yeah, fire, like, cool, like, you know, I mean, I don't know, I think everybody sees it a little bit differently, but I think it's good because a lot of people are having really good reactions to it, you know what I mean? And I know the music's good because everybody tells me you've been slapping, slapping.
Mad love to Will, and mad love to Stillo,
and mad love to
Boogie Bubba. Without you guys, bro, we will not have the upbeat.
High five from over there.
Have that upbeat establishment, and I told this guy so many times, bro. Like, music makes a difference, bro. Like,
yes, it does.
Of they're gonna
makes
buy
all the difference.
Of them buying clothes or of them buying a food plate, it makes a big difference. If you have some boring jazz, or like, you know, I'm not saying jazz is boring. I love jazz, but if you have jazz at the wrong time, you know, your sales are not gonna be the same, bro. You gotta have that upbeat culture, you know, to accelerate the mind to go purchase something, you know, and it makes a big difference. So big shout out to the 3 of you and everybody, all the other DJs that pull up, man. That's mad love from the bottom of my heart.
You know what, bro? It's like, it's really like planned. Let's just put it like that. Like, it's coordinated.
Yeah.
Bubba knows what the fuck he's gonna play. Will knows what the fuck he's gonna play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've read the room now to where it's like, I know what to play when I come to the spot, knowing like what kind of crowd it's gonna be. Yeah, most of the time. It's never really too different most of the time.
Hey, my memorable experience, so my first time being here, being inside, my memorable experience was when Stillo got behind the turntables, and I was just like, I was vibing, I was doing my thing, and then like as I was lifting up, this fool just sneaks in Mojadita into the track. I'm like, what? Stillo bumping Mojadita, bro? I was like, what? Yeah.
That was for you.
At me, we made a little eye contact. I was like, this guy went from hip hop to a little reggaeton song real quick. I'm like, dude, mad love, bro. Like, straight up, bro. I felt the love. That's why Mojadita.
That's just hard, bro.
But like, that's why I feel like here's a whole different vibe, man. Like, compared to like, I'm not saying Third Avenue doesn't have a vibe, because it does, you know.
But Third Avenue was the vibe.
Yeah, it was the vibe. Yeah, straight up.
It's like Third Avenue was the vibe because Bubba was,
'Cause Bubba was
fucking over there
Yeah.
vibrating the whole fucking.
He was out there spreading the energy.
being the curator over there. If you know it.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at, like, I'm not saying
Appreciate
downtown Chula Vista isn't a vibe, because it's still a vibe and it still will be a vibe. But what I'm trying to get at, will be. But what I'm trying to get at is that here at 1835 Studios, I feel like everybody's just here to support each other, bro, and we're like kind of like just helping each other out and whatever we can. And I think that's what makes it unique about this place, that there's no room for envy and there's no room for jealousy, there's no room for hatred, bro. We just got room to help each other out and let everything unfold, you know what I mean? And I think that's probably one of the biggest things that I love about this place.
So that was mad loud too.
I know, right? Yeah, you pop fucking WllB's eardrum right
He
now.
said facts and dropped the mic.
I feel like I got blindsided right now.
He said it will be.
Got punched in the ear real quick. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Kicked in the eardrum.
I know, right? This guy's eardrum just
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the fucking. But damn, bro, that's crazy. How
Dope story though, for real.
Yeah, that's a dope story. And then again, like how Chula Vista Brewery all held us down. You know, I'm just super grateful for that, because I mean, I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for Stillo. Stillo wouldn't have been able to do that without Bubba. And then like you know, overall we met you over there. You were slanging shit over there too, just you know, handling, bro. So
To the fucking.
Right. We had a Rottweiler anniversary over there. We had
the Rottweiler anniversary was super
We had a
lit.
dice roller.
But the die
anniversary.
rolling one, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
That
like,
one was probably the most.
I don't think I've ever been inside Chula Vista Brewery
That
and
one
it
was-
being that fucking packed. We had people outside the streets,
poster
bro.
of that one right here.
Yeah, I saw that.
In this
I saw
office
that.
right here,
I got one of those
with the
posters
Panther?
too.
Yeah.
I have
framed that
I have
shit
that.
and put it up
I have a
in the office.
poster as
Oh,
well.
that's
Yeah,
historical,
that
bro.
day
That's like
was
something to
dope.
look back up
That's
on.
when
Yeah.
Sebi
If you
had
were, if you
that.
guys, if anybody was there, you guys know, bro. You
Yeah,
can, it was you. It was packed.
Trey
You know what else
Mills.
I
Who
got?
else was
I
there?
got a fucking Rossi Dad Shoes poster framed in there too.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Fire. Shout out Dad Shoes.
Hey, big shout out.
Shout out Dad Shoes. Will be over here fucking
Will
produced
be over here
fucking 95.9% of that shit. Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of that project, bro, Tati's hit the radio recently. So
Oh, yeah.
nice.
if you guys
95%.
haven't yet, go listen to Tati's by Rossi Rock featuring Sebi OG off the Dad Shoes album.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Produced by the one and only WllB. Mixed and
Yeah.
mastered by the one
I mixed
and
and
only.
matched that one. Shout out Poncho Beats. He did that beat. That was a crazy ass.
Oh, you
beat.
just mixed and mastered it.
Yeah, I did the whole. I pretty much EP'd that, executive produced
Nice.
that album, but
You see it, but
I did.
Humbly
Humbly.
executive.
Modestly, okay, modestly as possible, mixed and mastered.
Flexers.
Executively.
Yeah. You know, however you could flex an executive producer title, that as modest as possible. That's what I did.
But you see, like, even in the music game, bro, like, I feel like everybody just taps in and helps each other out to get a product out, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, this coming year, bro, 2020 or 2021, San Diego is definitely going to be on the map. You know what I mean? Like, as
At
far
some
as...
point, yeah, bro. If not sooner or later, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just because, like, bro, it's like we have. I feel like when you have your own like energy going on, when you're doing your own thing, and it attracts people, and it's been attracting more and more people. I feel and it's attracting the right people. So it's, you know, at that point, it's just a matter of just like getting the right person to see the vision, and then like at that point, it's just like, you know, we take off from there. You know.
Yeah. Shot to that, bro. You know, with energy just flowing, and everybody just...
Into that, we take a shot. But
Oh, word.
This is right there, Bubba.
Dice rolling motherfucking radio. Oh.
Shot.
Cheers.
Cheers, yo.
Cheers, y'all, to the growth.
cheers to you too, Chris, over there holding it down. I wanted to, get into it.
I got a question real
Let's get in-
quick. My bad.
Go ahead.
Tap in.
Bubba, like, you know, and Will, you know, and
Yes.
Julio, you know, from all participating in this weekend's events with the Friday night market to the Sunday market, seeing the evolution of everything kind of leading up to that event, the change out of the artwork, the performance element to that event. Can you guys tell us a little bit like about your experience with that event, kind of seeing as how it was like pretty much the first art show of 1835 through with like a guest curator and just kind of like overall how you feel about it. I mean, you know, Will, you we hosted 3 panels.
Yeah,
essentially a podcast.
I thought that was cool. Like I really liked the panel that we did on Sunday because I feel like it was very interactive with people that were there. And you know, at first I feel like they were kind of looking at us like, oh, they're gonna talk, like what are they gonna talk about? And then like when we really got into certain topics and like really got in depth with it all, you had people sitting down and like really paying attention, and you know, it became like, you know, like I slowly saw people gravitate towards us with it. So I thought that was cool because we were really hitting on some topics. It's just like being overall creatives, because you had like people who do music like myself and Josh, right? Josh was there, one of the interns at 1835 Studios, and you know, I talked to him about music as well, and then from the arts perspective as well, we had Tiffany, who was the curator for the entire event this weekend, and then she had John there, who was somebody that was able to help out in a way as well, right?
An artist, photographer,
has his own studio.
He was like he did the printing for
the printing, so he was big on printing. And then I think just, you know, our shows, bro, like are dope. Like I think if you're able to just see real genuine raw art from local talents or people who, you know, aren't super big or anything like that, and just see like the earliest creative stages, you know. Like I remember I was walking around on Friday when, like, you know, we had the Friday market, and I was like the night that, you know, you were able to like walk around and buy art and see the exhibits and whatnot.
Friday was crazy.
Friday was lit, right? And it was
Friday
cool.
Was crazy. I just stopped by to get my gear, right? Like real quick. Yeah, that shit looked nuts.
Friday was crazy. The art exhibit by itself I thought was super cool because it just gave you that like that edge where it was like, oh, this isn't just a turn up. Like we're really being like, you know, creatives out here trying to display something. It's not just like go to the grass area, listen to loud music, and just be obnoxious and turn up and shit. Like, you know, we could do that. You know, you know what I'm saying? We could do that. But it's more to it. Like we've done that plenty of times.
We're doing it right now.
We could do that, right? We could do it right now if we wanted to. But we had an art show. It was real elegant. It was just, you know, it was just really,
it was beautiful to see how many people like were there just like enjoying vibing, and how much great feedback there was. I mean, I think towards the end, anything with like, you know,
people even bought pieces too. Like I thought that was dope. I was like, damn, someone really like a real art gallery. Like people were buying pieces. Like, you know, I don't know how many pieces were sold, that's but dope. The fact that there were like a couple, like more than one at least, I was like, that's dope, because there were some that I was like, shit. That might, like that would look cool in my living room, you know? It's like
my bathroom, you know?
Yeah, that would look cool. Like if I had a cool like little hallway, and if I would just hang up art, like I would buy art. Like I don't live in a big ass space or anything, but if I had a nice size house with a hallway and everything, I would hang some of this shit up. I'm not gonna front. Like it was really dope, and the fact that it was like all original, most of them local San Diego artists, and yeah, bro. Like I think over, and then of course the music and the turn up, bro. Of course, I love that part too. Like I love seeing everybody. I love seeing, you know, mutual friends, and especially though like a year into this whole pandemic thing, and then like, you know, everyone just being super cautious and not wanting to go outside, and you know we're in this now, and things are kind of opening up and getting a little better. You know, just to see people you haven't seen in a while just want to come outside, and then the fact that they're just grateful, like I just wanted to get dressed today and look nice, and now I'm out here at 1835. Like I'm not at downtown being a fucking turd.
Stop funny. How fucking crazy was it DJing for Slim Buddha?
Oh man,
dog, that was by the wildest performance.
Yo, shout out Slim Buddha, bro. Wherever you are.
Tank this, bro.
No, I was like, Wolf get full fang, bro. That put out a TikTok of some dude getting knocked out.
Oh yeah, I saw that, bro. That show's hilarious,
but
bro.
Overall, bro, that show was crazy because of Slim Buddha, because of Flows, Sausalini, Rossi Rock, Sebi OG.
Sebi and Rossi.
Yeah, bro.
Killing that shit out the park.
What was the other dude that was there too? That was with
Young Saad.
Young Saad, yeah. So shout out to all of them, bro. Shout out to all the performers we had that day.
Friday looked nuts. Friday was
crazy, but DJing for Slim Buddha, bro. Like I was telling you on stage, bro. Like in real time, I was like, dude, I've never really listened to this dude's music like that. Like I've seen him around, you know, I've seen him perform before, but this is like my first time time paying attention to him and his music. I have to because I'm DJing for him. But like, I was like, whoa, this is crazy, bro. This dude's on a whole nother level right now, just turned up, standing on tables. Thank God for wireless mics, bro, because he was able to freely do that.
He got that Bluetooth.
But he got the little wireless I gave him, and then jumped on the stage and was like running around like it was like a fucking Coachella set. And I'm like, bro, you gotta treat it like that.
And I was like, yo, that was crazy,
that
bro.
was crazy.
Like, you killed that shit. He was like, somebody gotta let these people know, man. I was like,
it's time to wake your ass up. Yeah, he did that.
Definitely Sasha loved that shit, bro.
Dude, of course.
Sasha was like texting me pictures after and videos like, yo, you guys did this. This is lit.
Yeah, it was lit. But that's my perspective on it. I really enjoyed the art show because it just gave you that different angle from what I think this place originally is known for, but because it just gives you that diversity. Like, we can host something like that, be classy and elegant in that respect, but then still keep our like identity and just have a great time.
Yeah.
So
shout out
that's important to me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. As far as for me goes on that topic and that question, I think like the best thing about 1835 Studios, man, like you said yourself, the diversity, man. Seeing the diversity within the people and within all the culture that's around it. So we got art, we got music, you got food, you got clothes vendors. So it's diverse in the business it's diverse in the business aspect, but it's also diverse in the customer base. You don't just got Mexicans coming over here, bro. You don't just got Asians coming here. You got everybody coming in here.
Yeah, it's really
you got
dope.
blacks. For me to see people together, bro, I think that's probably the most satisfaction that I get out of it, because I see us humanity like getting together, making an event together without war, without violence, and just all of us getting along, bro. Like, and to me, it, honestly, no homo, but it warms my heart up, dude. And seeing everybody together, it just puts a smile on my face, And I think that's the highlight of 1835 Studios, just seeing the diversity in business and the diversity in customer base.
Yeah, bro, I think it's dope that everyone comes together and everyone sort of brings their own customers, and everyone gets to react and get like a piece and bring something new to the table. It's really dope as far as opportunities go. I mean, damn, Bubba, I want to hear from you. About like how you feel about the events. No, I got some stuff to say. I got some stuff to say, but bro, like, yeah, you pulled up. You caught the vibe on Friday, and then
Friday was lit.
And then on Sunday,
I just came to grab my gear, but I had to go back to the studio, and I was I had a live stream on Friday, but I tapped in real quick. And that shit looked packed and ridiculous. It would look definitely dope. I wish I could have stayed, but
but then on Sunday though, you spun. And that was super fire, bro. Like,
Sunday was dope. Sunday was
like, ooh, I'm gonna have some mojaditas.
Sunday school. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I feel like vendors, they give me that vibe too. They're just like, bro, like I can totally tell when you're spinning. You know what I mean? Like the vendors come up to me, and I'm just like, hell yeah, bro. I feel like then I'm definitely doing my job. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to help them out. I'm trying to, just set the vibe, so everyone's doing what they should be doing, which is selling and buying and, eating and, So
good time.
When I hear that, when I get that feedback from the vendor, I obviously the public too, that shit's always a plus, but from the people that are actually working the event telling me like, hey bro, like you made it even better. Like that's definitely heartfelt. You know what I mean? I feel that for sure and shit.
I'll drink this shot right now.
So, but it's cool.
Like I said, going back to cheers to the DJs, bro. Without you guys' music influence, it wouldn't be the same experience. Straight up, it would be dull, boring. But you guys know where to hit it, man.
These fools have been shutting it down, bro. Like for real, man. I was fucking hyped. We had gigs. This fool had venues. Like, Will and I had gigs. There's like levels, right? So this fool had gigs. I had residency. This fool had venues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's levels on levels, but there's fucking like the opportunity here and like the shit that we're doing. It's like we're doing this shit for the culture, bro. At the end of the day, we're doing this shit right now for the culture. There's the benefit.
We're doing it for you, good people.
The benefit for us,
it's all for the people.
Right now, is doing it, bro. We're artists. We like take the shit seriously, and it's like art. It's like what you do, like creating your piece. It's like. Man, I love being up there on stage. I love playing fucking music. That shit is fun as fuck.
Yeah, shit's cool. And it's a different environment, man. I come from I guess I'm more a club DJ background, and playing something outdoors like this during the day, family, food, shopping. That totally kind of puts me to the test. Like, hey, bro, what are you gonna do now? You know what I mean? Ain't no,
what are you gonna
ain't no from the windows to the walls in here. You know what I mean?
Well, you've been killing it too on the online shit though, like with the Twitch and social, with the South Bay Social Club. So I have just a quick question because we're kind of getting towards the end here. So you have South Bay Social Club,
right?
You have Froviche, right? And then you have other ventures and stuff like that. What is the direction you want to take your respected businesses or your platforms, if you will? How
weed maps.
Me for South Bay. Well, first off, South Bay, we're coming around our 1 year anniversary now because of the whole shutdown and stuff. Our 1 year anniversary is on 420. That was the first stream.
Wow.
So we're about to we're there's some things in the works to celebrating that. But when the whole shutdown happened, that was kind of the new business venture for me, So I had to figure something out. Being straight 100 club DJ, and then all the clubs shutting down. You know what I mean? I had to figure out something. So for me, I knew it wasn't so much an alternate way of getting paid. It was more of just staying relevant and consistent, So I started South Bay Social Club a year before that, throwing parties, and then we started South Bay Social Club, the live stream, right when the shutdown happened, and so that opened so many doors for me, big time. And I felt I personally haven't worked harder in any year, since this pandemic. And it's kind of crazy seeing a lot of the peers that I look up to just kind of sit and wait for things to happen, you know what I mean, when I totally saw this as an opportunity. So I was just man, let's get this really going. So this was a perfect time for me to get South Bay Social Club cracking.
Yeah, you had us on there too. Let's
this is definitely the hardest fucking shit anyone said is this has really been the hardest fucking year. Hey, the hard end of the year that we worked the hardest, because I had part-time jobs. I would stay up late. I would go hard with the brand and go do pop-ups and shit. But bro, we're here fucking morning to night.
Holding it down. Definitely. It's definitely
hey, mad respects to Twitch, bro. You guys were really consistent with that.
Definite. Thank you.
You guys were straight consistent with that.
And you had us on there, me and
Stillo. We had a dice roller.
Did pull up.
I was doing deliveries that night, bro.
Did pull up, bro.
I pulled up with the shrimp in the trunk, baby.
Oh, that's right.
Julio came up.
Julio pulled up with the whole tray. He pulled up with the whole tray for us.
He saved my life that day.
Yeah, dude, that was ridiculous.
I remember that night too. I was like, man, I'm hungry, and this fool pulled up with the whole tray. It was fucking sick.
Hey, you gotta give a shout out to Marky for that one. I pulled up because of Marco. He happened to tap in with me, and I was like, dude, let's do it.
That was such a fun night.
That shit was dope.
It was dope.
Yeah, no, shout out to you guys for pulling up. That shit was dope. You know what I mean? The whole studio vibe is dope.
I can't wait to do that shit again.
Hell yeah, no, let's run it again.
Dude, I want to start recording sets, bro. Fuck.
Baja Malibu, dude. Let's go to Baja Malibu. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, that would be a vibe, bro. That would be a fun ass vibe to record the set in.
Cheers.
Cheers
to the Instagram live.
Everybody that's live,
to YouTube.
Thank you for the
viewers
support
out there.
Yo, real quick, shout out to the other half of South Bay Social Club, my boy Czar Specific. He's the one that straight up the engineer / creative mind / producer. This fool straight up took it and ran with it. You know what I mean? So he's the one that handles all the visuals, handles everything. The right hand man for sure. Shout out to my boy Caesar for holding it down.
Hey, big shout out to my tocayo Caesar.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't forget him putting all that work,
Hell yeah, bro.
He goes from Guadalajara streets to TJ streets real quick on the visuals, man. I don't know how he does that.
Where do you see Froviche going in the next couple years, in the future, bro?
I got some pretty heavy goals on myself, just because.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I got
about it.
I got some heavy goals just because I feel like I gotta be tough on myself.
Okay, so what's next? What do you see next? At least here, 1835, growth wise,
growth wise here, 1835, man. I just kind of want to be consistent with me pulling up to the pop ups, and making sure that I'm punctually, and showing what I could do.
That fire customer service, you give
your residency, bro.
Yeah, give that red carpet service. You know what I mean? mean? And but I see myself just like, you know, I ran into Chip again today. He's in the office where the cold kitchen's gonna be. He's like, he was introducing me to the lady. He's like, yeah, he's gonna be right here, and like, that kind of makes me feel good and more promising that he's like always saying it. And my short-term goal is to get this cold kitchen cracking here at 1835 Studios and pump that food out the window, you know. And at the same time,
For the
also
time being, though,
yeah.
next week and the following. And
Yeah, so this week, got cold
for the time
kitchen,
being,
bro.
tap in
Next
everybody
week.
that's on the live. Froviche Seafood is going to be bringing that backyard boogie back to effect.
Yeah,
But it's going to be
yeah,
at
yeah.
1835 Studios doing the mojaditas by the order, pumping them out fresh and clean. And my squad out here, and you know, I figured out a little system. We get it going.
Nice.
Speaking of that, I gotta go get that prep table up out here pretty soon because you know I'm not gonna do 2 trips on that day of.
No, you don't.
But yeah, as far as like short term goes with 1835, it's just, you know, taking care of that cold kitchen, making sure I'm consistent, making sure I'm focusing. And I told myself, man, once I get that cold kitchen, bro, like all that extra free time that I had with like hanging out and kicking it afterwards, all that's done for me, bro. Like the food industry is a whole different game, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know,
That's
I know
why,
you
bro.
count on
It's
me.
like no.
He
Fuck all
counts
that.
on me.
Let's not even
talk
about that shit.
No,
bro.
no,
That's some
no.
bullshit. That's you and me. I'll be
No,
on the same shit.
but I like it because
But, dog,
it forces me to do better. You know?
Thursday and Friday though, 11 to 4.
11.
That
I gotta be here.
30
I gotta be here at 9.
breakdown.
I'll be here at 9:45, bro. I promise.
Hey, let
Yeah.
that
So,
day, homie.
Professionals.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, so check it out. I was late a couple times, you know, but hey, was that Jamaica right? Was that mojadita right? You know,
Yeah,
I'm late
Yes,
because
yes.
Lemonade chill.
you know,
but the shrimp be on time.
the shrimp.
every time.
Never on schedule. Never on schedule, but always on time.
Hey.
You know.
So yeah, that's one thing I gotta
Always
work
stay
on
when
for
you
sure.
call.
But
I'm not always there when you call.
Oh my God! Stop. I only wanted to say
My
that
shrimp be on time.
bar. Oh my God!
but he got the shrimp all up in my mind.
Damn, son.
Nah,
Where'd you
so
find this?
yeah, that's what I see. You know, within the next couple months, you know, just executing the cold kitchen here and making sure I got a good system. I never owned a business before. I never ran, especially a food business. But I'll give you a little background of why I got in the food industry, you know, and why I'm doing pretty good. Is because I was in the service for 16 years, bro, serving. I was a server, bartender, you name it, bro. I never started from the bottom just because, you know, I got tapped in with some good network and I started as a server, but it's not an easy job, you know, how to deal with people and how to cope with people. You know, Karens and, you know, people who are,
Shout out to Karens.
you know, big shout out to all the Karens who have made
love
me
you,
a
too.
stronger person, but, you know, it's not easy
All the
coping with...
cares to help raise me.
It's not hard. It's not easy coping with people who are difficult, you know, that are needy, that are treating you like they own you, you know. And I feel like me being a strong-minded person, individual, like just using reverse psychology with kindness has helped me out a lot. And I kind of mastered the craft of having someone walk in here pissed off, walking away laughing, you know. And I think that's the best satisfaction about doing Froviche Seafood and being in the industry is just like,
Bro, that's why I fuck with you for real. Cause like the customer service that you offer, bro, I see how you are. Like, you know, we do clown around. I'm fucking late, bro. I'm fucking late. I'm so bad at that shit. But, you know, I roast you at the market a little bit, but it's just all fun and games. You're my dog.
hey, but it's fun and games that we got acknowledged as well, you know.
But I do know when I walk in my shop, I fucking make sure everything's straight as fuck. I make sure that everything's like organized, sized, you know what I mean? Coordinated. And I see you doing the same shit with whether it's from like the mojadita to the merch, bro. You be killing it, you know? And then the service, you're definitely the cleanest vendor as far as like, bro, how are you a food vendor and you leave less trash than a retailer? Bro, like,
damn, bro, you retailers out there, bro. Shots fired, bro.
I mean, I might be 5 minutes late, bro, but I'll make sure I'll be the last one to leave, bro.
You leave less
Stilo said-
behind than a
I'll be the
DJ
last
does,
one, yeah.
bro. Like,
Stilo said, "Wipe your ass."
I gotta make sure the spot's pristine. You know, I see a napkin on the floor, I pick it up, bro. And I don't know, bro. It's in my blood, bro. I've been, like I said, I've
you
been
know
doing
why?
this
Because
for
you
so
treat
long.
this place like you want to be here, like it's your home essentially.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about moving into the cool kitchen, bro. Like Bubba over here working every day. Will over here has his stuff.
I'm gonna build
straight
a
up
cold
here,
kitchen.
I was about to say, like, yo, hey, build the man a kitchen, bro. Fuck it.
Hey, I'm waiting for the plans. I'm just waiting for the blueprints.
I'm waiting for the blueprints, right? Yeah. I'm waiting for the design.
I know, when I got that blueprint like 2 months ago, bro.
Give this man the green.
Talking to the top contractor of the world, right?
Hey, I need stamp certification from the city.
Like I said, Bubba, you could hire me and you don't have to pay me, bro.
I
Like,
got you.
I'm just trying to get it.
He's like,
get
yo,
the ball
like,
rolling.
I'll help you.
I'll help you for free, bro. I'll be a slave for that kitchen,
If
bro.
a kitchen comes out of it, I'll help you.
Be there, bro. As long as the ball's rolling,
Be
you know
here
what I
from
mean?
dusk till dawn.
Straight
Building
up.
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, shit, like it's crazy, bro. I feel like I'm gonna have to have Bubba on like 9 more episodes because we be like on the podcast. It's like we can only talk about what's happening like last week and next week, but dog, we got a few things mapped out.
It's gonna be a good year for sure, man. I
what's
have
under
a
the
lot
sleeves?
of
Is
things
that-
under my sleeve.
On my sleeves right now, my sleeves right here, the Village Manufacturing, bro. This is the new shit.
Hey, big
We're
shout out to
dropping the Village pretty soon, man. I mean, it's pretty low key right now, but we got a whole manufacturing vision, turning this place into enhancing what it is already. It's a hub for streetwear and like lifestyle brands, apparel, urban apparel, culture, however you want to see it. Like the market is booming right now, and all these different brands like bring something different to the table. It's really cool to see everybody's different vision. The Village will help new emerging brands, upcoming brands, and ones that are already established by lowering like manufacturing costs, by giving spotlight for them here and giving different like opportunities to vendors at the market to just set up the retail space and go ham on the weekend. Weekday.
Recap on that. Who's the Village?
So the Village is essentially the garage space inside of 1835. With its, I mean, for the last 3 months, people have known it as like the Rock Store, Rerun, Sober Sport. You know what I mean? The shop, whatever you want to call it. It's been the store here at 1835 in the garage, and we have the print shop in the back. We're still getting everything ready to be able to offer that like very quick turnaround to our customers and clients and stuff like that. Yeah. But we're setting everything up, and that's the next moves for us. Pretty much is like forming a new LLC that can take care of manufacturing.
Man, respect on
nice,
that,
man. Fire.
Definitely.
I'm really happy to see
props to the hub.
Just you guys.
Props to the street hub,
like me, bro.
Of
you
course,
bro. You guys are on it, bro. Like you guys don't get too comfortable, bro. You always find for an alternative or a newer idea or somewhere to get more creative, and that's why I fuck with all you guys, man, because you guys are on the move, man.
Julio.
Y'all ain't sleeping, and like you gotta get it cracking, man. But,
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, dude, like 1835 is finna blow up, bro. So get ready, bro. Everybody, put your seatbelts.
Everybody I talk to, they're like, "Yo, this shit got legs, bro. This shit is moving, bro.
This shit has legs, bro.
The legs, they're not my legs. They're not your legs, bro. They're all of our legs, bro. Everybody that's just like here actively
no Caterpillar, just a
that's
bunch of
fucking
them,
hilarious. Yo, this shit got legs, bro. We're up and running.
She got legs and arms, bro.
Such a descriptive picture.
Definitely.
Well, shit, bro. We got
there's a lot.
So much to be just thankful for, bro. So
all right. Let's handle those last couple questions. We got some questions for you as guests.
Oh, you want to get into it?
The returning guest.
Cool.
We got to do some rapid fire.
I want to answer the where you see yourself.
Oh yeah.
In a couple years.
To answer that.
Oh, answer it. Yeah.
Real quick. I'll just do it real quick. One, I see myself. Short-term goal is having a bigger production studio and also recording studio in one, which hopefully is going to happen within the next few months, within like 1 or 2. So that's definitely something I just been looking forward to for a minute. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's going to happen ASAP. And long-term goal, I see South Bay Social Club being the platform for all artists and culture in the South Bay, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be the voice for everything and everyone that's going down on there, the proper voice, because I feel like there's no one doing it. There's a lot of people doing shit, but there's no one really highlighting it proper the way it should be,
They're missing the bold.
There's so much, going on that I feel like people should be commenced and highlighted on what their work is and and just brought to the limelight on something new and fresh, you know. So long term, I see us being the platform in South Bay, and if not San Diego, man, like for all art and culture around right here and what's going on. You
Put
know,
your mind
that's
into it, bro. You
definitely
can do
where
it.
we're at.
That's dope.
Yeah,
like,
you got this, bro.
Yeah, bro,
You
most
got this,
definitely.
bro.
Bro.
Keep on pushing.
Yeah, I've seen you for
pushing
a long
it.
way, bro.
No, I
Doing that
appreciate
shit.
you guys,
You're
man. You
doing
guys
it.
are definitely the gas, you know, in the tank, man. So
That's amazing.
it's a group effort, man. So it's definitely been
Yeah, there's no
it's
I
been
in
a good
team.
one.
No, there's not, bro. There's
But
not.
there's a me.
And see, but you know what? That whole point right there, bro. That's what inspired this whole concept of the village. It's like, you know, even the concept that it takes a village to raise a child or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
this place, everybody's like going out and getting something and bringing it here, and everyone gets to share and partake in it. You know what I mean? And that's what the model was for that pop up downstairs, and that's what it's growing into, like something bigger. And I feel like that's what all the vendors that come to 1835. I tell everybody all the time, bro. 1835 is an address. 1835 is a building. But what everyone is bringing here, you know, is the culture. There's no other way to define it. There's no, you can never brand it.
It's like a melted pot, dude. You know,
It's San
hub.
Diego. This is
Yeah.
this is the hub. This is where people come.
in the heart
In
of the
such
city.
of like like a dead industrial area, right?
yeah. What was this
Like-
before? What was
Yeah,
this?
this is
There's
an
a dog
oasis.
hotel.
It's pretty much where the industrial
commercial
meets the
district of San
residential
Diego.
area.
You ever seen
know
that
what I mean?
dog hotel off the 5, bro?
It's so
This was it.
This was a hotel?
It was the dog hotel off the 5.
No way, really?
Swear.
Damn, bro. So
Yeah,
Ta-da.
this is
we
where-
have
this is
flipped
where,
it
like,
around.
It's a Rottweiler.
Like, dude, what do you?
it's Rottweiler,
There's
bro.
a Rottweiler
Dog
in. The
hotel,
Rottweiler
man.
in.
Without will, bro.
The Rottweiler in, bro.
The Rottweiler.
You know what's crazy is that 2995, the brick building with the yellow
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
That there's like all those old like little laminated pictures that say like Rottweilers.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What does it say? It says like Rottweilers on something like.
It's like a little
It's basically warning that like Rottweilers are there. Rottweiler on premise or something like
It
that.
says
Oh, yeah,
Rottweiler
beware of
gang or
dog.
don't bang.
No, it says like it straight up says like Rottweiler on premise.
Oh,
It's like
shit.
a picture of like Rottweilers. I remember the first time I went over there, I seen them. There was like a bunch of them around, and I guess they would like breed Rottweilers all down Commercial Street, like a couple different of like the junkyards and like shit.
No
Like,
way.
yeah, bro, and like I never even knew all of that.
area's so
shit.
crazy,
It
bro.
fits
It's
into
so
the culture, bro, that you're doing now. You know, now it's a brand. You know?
It does. Well, see, and I mean, this plays into like the backstory of the brand a little bit, but like growing up in IB, one of my best friends, like
Hey,
in
shout out
middle
to
school-
IB.
Yeah, shout out to IB, bro.
Hey, you know
shout
where
out,
IB.
Shout out, yeah.
You know where I
For real. IB, bro. I know you fucking.
I fuck with IB. I'm hella chiller, but I fuck with IB. You know what I'm saying?
They know I'm still in Chula Vista somewhere.
Hey, well, you know what I mean? I've never lived there, so.
Playas and IB, dude. You know that's where I grew up.
Yeah,
Playas
yeah.
and
Shout
IB.
out to South
That's
Bay
fire,
overall,
fire
bro.
as
Still
fuck.
South
Shout out to
Bay.
all the South. You
Hey,
know what I mean?
homie,
All
shout
the
out to
South
Swamp
Bay.
City. Shout out to this fucking.
Shout out to
neck
Swamp.
tat.
Shout out to the dude.
Oh my
Hey,
god,
shit.
we didn't even
Dude.
talk about the neck tat, bro.
Talk about the
This one
ink
got a
on the
Swamp City
neck.
neck
get that shit
tattoo,
done?
bro.
Yesterday morning.
What?
And you know what's funny, bro?
That show on
He,
Friday hella inspired.
he
me. I had
designed
a
that
Rossi,
whole
yeah.
font too, so
Yeah,
it was like, I'm just gonna
handwriting.
write some shit.
Handwriting and shit, bro. This
That's
was
his shit.
logo for a
Tap in
minute.
with that new
Oh my
Swamp City
God.
tat.
Rossi
Tight.
has that shit like on his arm. He's had that shit for years, like probably since the time we fucking dropped this logo. And then,
bro.
and then
Bro, you
like,
guys got to bring the purple jackets back.
I don't know.
I have one in my closet.
You guys got to bring that back.
The members,
you signing
that's
for?
a big
Jacket.
like,
How much
like,
you
not
signed the
for
one in your
sale,
closet
bro.
for?
I got Rossi's like Andre Agassi like challenge court Nike jacket, like this white.
with
it's
the
like one
tennis.
in the ball, huh? Similar.
It's
It's
similar
like
to
the-
that.
But
Yeah,
different
it's like
color,
that. It's like
The
different
one with the
yeah.
tennis rackets, right?
It's like the
Damn.
tennis ball that's like fucking looks like it's on fire, but it's like all
okay.
halftone and shit.
I remember there was like
Yeah.
a tennis racket one or something like that.
Yeah, that's just hard as fuck. But
What was the last questions you guys had?
but yeah, man.
Oh yeah, let's get into these questions as we kind of start getting down to the.
What questions you got
wrapping
for
up.
me?
All right, bro. I'll let Stilo take over.
Interview me,
Dude,
motherfucker.
Well, like, go ahead. What question you want to start with?
All right. Okay. What was your favorite, like, as far as like streetwear, like boutique vibe? Whether it was like, you know, a store or like your favorite place to like kind of shop at? What was the place where you were like, damn, like I really fuck with the spot? Whether it was like Las Americas or like fucking Gaslamp or fuck wherever. Like, what was your favorite thing? Like
As a kid or as of now?
like just something that kind of hit you that was like, damn, I like fashion now. Like fucking
Dude, to be honest, bro, like one thing I like about the spot, it reminds me of me pulling to Goodwill and thrift stores, bro. Because
Fire.
like when I went, like I've been shopping at thrift stores and Goodwill, like not all the time, but I'll stop. That would be my hobby, bro, to just go there and get lost and come across some hidden gems.
I would always go to the one on Palm.
Yeah,
the one at the movie theater.
Yeah, but Goodwill. Yeah, the Goodwill.
Bro. This morning I was at the Starbucks right there, and I was just thinking, like, goddamn, like, fuck, this was used to be like so different.
Yeah,
This was,
dude. Now
like,
it's a whole different thing. But so that I wouldn't shop there mainly, you know.
No.
But that was one of my hobbies.
I would go get members only jackets and shit there.
Yeah,
that was like
straight
my
up.
shit.
They're
I would
super
get
cheap.
jeans and then like taper them up and shit. I
Straight
would get
up.
baggy ass jeans and just like make them into skinny jeans and shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's my shit.
But yeah, so like as far as shopping goes, like, you know, I wasn't there all the time, and my other shopping spot would be like, dude, like, you know, when I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money. You know, my mom didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was raised from a single mom household and 3 brothers. You know, so it's total 4 of us. So like, you know, we always keep it on a budget, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'll shop wherever I can, wherever I find deals, Old Navy, Gap, whatever I could. You know, because
But Gap is fire though,
yeah,
bro. Low key,
Gap, dude, the 1969 jeans,
bro. Yeah,
bro. Dude, I used to rock those 1969
No,
Gap
those are
jeans.
fire though.
If y'all didn't own a pair of those, bro, damn, bro, those
Nah,
are
bro,
fire.
Those for a while, I swear, were like my favorite jeans.
Yeah,
For
straight
real.
up.
And then
Gap
I
has
feel
some good jeans.
Yeah, bro, for real.
But they were straight out Las Americas outlet. It wasn't from the Gap in Fashion Valley. You know what I mean?
no, but that shit, all the Las Americas went there, bro. I used to work at Active in Las Americas.
Oh,
I
what?
think that's kind of what put me onto shit because they would have 7, they would have like Rock and Republic.
Oh, yeah,
they would
yeah.
have Nike SB, and they would have like all these like Crooks and Castles and streetwear brands and shit. The hundreds that was like barely starting to pop off like in those years, bro. Like
And
in
they had a Crooks and
2017.
Castles shop at Los
I mean,
Angeles?
2007. No, at the Active skate shop.
Oh, at
They
Active.
had,
Yeah,
because it was an
yeah.
outlet store. They would get crazy.
I remember.
shit,
I do
bro.
remember.
Just some
Active.
random, like aftermarket shit, like.
Oh no, it was like straight up from the main Active stores. Like they
Oh,
Active
okay.
in those years had like 90 stores in California.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro. And I worked at the outlet, so they would get like 10 pairs of SBs a month, and they were all like good sizes and shit.
What?
Like,
There's like no more now. No more Actives.
no, they all shut down and shit. That one was one of the first ones to shut down. It was crazy, but
The one,
that shit, that was one of my first jobs in high school.
I remember the
was,
one at
like,
Old Town.
Let me ask you this quick: did you guys ever shop at Family Bargain, dude? On Coronado, right there by the Tigre.
Oh, the factory to you.
Yeah, Factory to You.
Yeah,
Back in the
yeah.
day, it was called Family Bargain, bro.
They had like South Pole and
You get-
Fubu.
yeah, you get a little fucking USS Polo.
starter. They had like
Yeah,
the starter basketball shorts there.
Yeah,
Oh, I get
bro.
those flannels.
Dude, I remember
bro, I
rocking
used to wear
Lacoste
those
when I was in
tall
Canada and
ass
shit.
shorts. You know the long ass shorts, like the plaid shorts with the cargo pockets, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I would rock the fuck out
They
of
used to
those.
have
The ones
a-
that you could sip, like you could sip them off, so if it got
Oh,
hot,
yeah.
because like spring here in San Diego, it'll be
Yeah.
cold as fuck in the morning, but then like 10 a.m. hits and it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
So these pants were so practical, bro, because they had a zipper right here, so you could rock them as pants, and then it got hot in the middle of the class, dude. You could just unzip that shit, and then now they're shorts.
I remember those.
Do you remember
tight
that?
pants,
Do you guys
bro.
remember
that.
fucking
No, I
The
had
little zipper.
Family Bargain? That's Family Bargain shit, bro.
Nah, I used
Factory
to-
to You,
Well,
bro.
see, I stayed right there.
Straight
so
humble beginnings.
I would
homie.
be going to Mervin's and shit,
Used to
bro.
sit, dude.
I was
Mervin's.
showing
Oh,
somebody.
Mervin's, where
I was
Walmart
showing
used to
somebody
be at.
the
Mervin's.
fucking the No Rules brand.
Oh,
Remember
No
No
Rules?
Rules with like the little
Yeah.
aliens and shit.
Yeah,
The little
yeah,
cholo
yeah.
ass fools. A Jenko jeans.
Jinko
Stussy. They had Stussy at
Back before it
Mervin's.
blew up. Yeah, before it blew up.
Yep.
Dude, I used to shop at Anchor Blue.
Anchor Blue.
Anchor
Did
Blue.
you remember
Oh,
Miller's
Blue.
Outpost?
Yeah, Miller's Outpost, right?
Right
That's
there
where they
by
had all the
by
Anchor
Big
Blue.
Five, where Big Five was.
And then I used to rock the Beyond Baggy.
They used to have
Yeah,
that.
and then
Blue at Plaza.
there was Baggy, and then Beyond Baggy, and then there was Huge. Remember that shit? I used to
think I
rock the
would- I
Huge.
think I had a pair of the Huge.
Ah, you remember? Don't act like you don't know.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
knows.
Oh,
Fedco.
Fedco.
Homegirl just put us on game. Man, with that
Fedco. That's where I
Fedco.
bought my stove at.
That's where I bought my stove. Fucking Sears in there.
My mom mom loves telling this story, but when I was little, I was probably like 2 or 3, and my mom like she took me in the car to Fedco, and I fell asleep, and she put me in the carrier car, whatever the cart, and then she like went shopping, and then she like put me back in the car, and then we went home, and I woke up in the driveway, and I was like, "Where are we?" Like I thought we were gonna go to Fedco, and my mom was like, "We already went."
We're back.
Like I was like,
Wake
"What?"
your
I remember
ass.
tripping out, like, what the fuck? Just being a little kid and just like being dead knocked out.
So it's Anchor Blue for Bubba.
I would
And
get
then-
hella Ninja Turtle toys over there.
They were bro.
You know,
Yeah.
I always
Anchor
have
Blue.
Mervin's
I used to shop at Street Machine, like like downtown and
Goodwill.
shit.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Thrift stores.
I used to work at the attic,
I used to
bro.
go fucking.
Oh, that's
you guys ever been to?
crazy, bro.
You guys ever been to Fanmart?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fanmart, that's the SD Market. I don't know if it's called that now.
Fanmart.
It's in the Southeast.
Fanmart.
Like in
Oh.
Euclid. Yeah, I used to
Yep.
get like that's where I get
Fan
all, like,
Band.
the chocolates and the Pro Clubs, like the chocolate
Band.
shorts you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
used to
Ross.
get
You
my
can't forget
kicks.
about Ross. Did you guys ever shop at Ross from Marshall?
I still go to
Ross was
bro.
like,
I still do.
I still go to Ross, bro. They made a
You'll
big
get that
ass one.
designer for the
Where you
low.
think I got
You
these
might-
pimp ass socks from?
Hey.
Air Maxes and shit.
Hey, for real, straight up.
There's a
I
big
used to
ass
get my
Ross
kicks.
now.
I used to ditch school and go buy kicks at Mints.
Oh,
When
and Mint's on
was
University,
open.
bro, on 5th,
Yeah.
over there by Buffalo.
When
Exchange,
Mints was
bro.
open, right
Buffalo
there by
Exchange is
Hillcrest.
hard.
You probably rock
That's
Creative
still
Rec.
there,
You
Buffalo.
probably had the Creative Recreations with the straps.
You're a creative wreck type of guy.
You had the Asics, the Onitsuka Tigers.
Hey, I had the Black Mambas before the Black Mambas, bro. The Asics, the yellow and black.
Oh,
Wow.
Yep. High tops.
Still have them though.
Nah.
no, he's
That would be
hell
worth
no.
money right now. Huh?
No, I had some olive green tigers. Sporty LA had a very similar account to Mint, but Mint was fire. And
It
I
was
would,
the
I would,
one.
man, bro. See, you guys are like that age too. I was on the
I'm not.
1835 Instagram page, and I was posting about this streetwear spotlight thing that we've been doing. Where like I hired the
I
homie.
made it. Shout out to that. Woo.
Hey,
I didn't think I would.
I didn't put you as post.
I didn't think I'd make the streetwear.
I put you as post number 10 because it's kind of like swipe for a surprise, bro. At the end, it's like the DJ like fucking right there, bro.
Yeah, that was
It
fire.
was hard, bro.
But where did Will shop at? We didn't get the inside.
Okay.
So, shit, Fanmart. I used to go there a lot. Plaza, bro. Like Golden Era Plaza. Like
House of
when there
Flavor,
was like a House of Flavor, bro. I used to sling mixtapes to House of
Champs.
Flavor, bro. Like,
No way.
yeah, like House of Flavor used to host.
Foot
like, we
Action.
used to have mixtapes, like with like the crazy cover art, bro, and like just unreleased like Gucci, Lil Wayne collabs and T.I. and all them. Like we used to
I
slang
would
that
go there
over
for LRG, bro. I would go to the
LRG,
House of
bro,
Flavor
yeah.
and Revolution in Plaza and at Mission Valley
We
Mall.
would have
bro.
LRG, like that's
Bro, that's how I met Dom. Real shit is I went over there buying his shit. I like just the rerun. I just walked by
Oh,
there
really?
and I needed some bags. Like I was going on a trip. I was my first time going to Europe and I'm like, bro, I gotta lace up something sick. And I found out that Dom rerun was holding like Herschel or whatever, right?
Yeah, they had all the
So I was just like, oh fuck, it's either go online or check
up
it out in
Plaza.
person at
That's
rerun,
hard.
right?
Yeah.
So I went there, and you can ask Dom. I was in there for like 2 hours, bro. Like matching every backpack with every bag and shit. And that's how I met Dom. And I did that twice. I ended up going back to Europe. I was like, now I got to get another set of bags. You know what I mean? I got to do it even bigger. Same thing, another set of Herschels. So I go to Dom, and another 2 hours in there trying to find a set of bags and
Big
shit.
shout to Dom, bro. That guy
Shout
got-
out to
Dog, I
Dom,
met
bro,
Dom
because
at
Dom was
fucking-
just
at
so
the store
cool.
called Dope Sauce,
Shout
bro.
out.
He
Oh
was
my
just
God,
so
bro.
cool with
It's
me,
a
bro.
fucking- it was a
so
home goods store.
cool.
And
Yeah.
he was just like a shop employee, and it was over on 8th and G. And it's like where like, you know, Super 7 is like 5 and a dime.
Yeah.
Over there. So like Super 7 on the corner, that 5 and a dime used to be right there. They had like a ramp to go in. It looked exactly how Super 7 did, but they had like this big old like buffalo head like on the wall and shit. And around the corner where 5 and a dime's kind of last location was, there was a hat store headquarters. My homie Robert owned that shit. And I was like the graphic design intern, and so like I was designing business cards for some of the businesses right there on 8th and G. And Dope Sauce was one of them. So that was like the employee. So we talked, and he was telling me about like this brand he was starting called like Mixed Alphabet, and I was telling him about this brand I was starting called like Palm Avenue, and how me and my homies were starting this shit called Swap City, and you know, bro,
you know Palm is called Palm City.
Palm City, I know
there's a big sign like when you get to Palm, it says "Welcome to Palm City."
Yeah, like by the trolley, right?
Yeah. It's actually Palm Ave is called Palm City.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah,
it's like
it's a town. It's like it's a school district.
Beach, Nestor, and Palm City. Like that
there's a sign.
Oh, hey, big shout to Nestor, dude. My daughter just got accepted. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Language Charter Academy School. Big shout out to Nestor.
Yeah.
Nestor Lions, baby. I'm a
That's
alumni.
What's up.
Hey,
Shout out to Nestor for accepting the boy's daughter.
92154 right there.
92154. Dude, I know about that.
Palm City. Like, there's a sign.
Where does it say welcome to Palm City?
Well, I remember I would take the bus a lot over there by the Jack in the Box by Saturn
or whatever. That up. When you go up Palm, before you go up Palm, before you go up that hill, what's that, 4th or whatever, where it turns into Palm, right?
No, like fucking
by the trolley station.
No, like 15th, all the way 15th by the trolley.
More by IB.
No, it's like from there.
Oh, so from are you
like
going east or west?
Nestor stops at like Palm.
Yeah. But where's the sign at? That's what I'm asking. Like,
you know that hill before you get to on Palm. What's that? It goes 3rd or 4th that runs into. I think it's 3rd, right? You get 3rd all the way, and you pass Main, and you go up that hill. Where what's that high school, Mar Vista or whatever's out there, Montgomery. Right? That hill that goes up to Montgomery.
By Gordo, fool.
Yeah.
Come on.
I haven't seen that sign, bro.
Well, it's by the park. It's by Silver Wing Park, but on the other side.
Before you go up the hill, it says "Welcome to Palm City."
Damn, I didn't even peep that. That's good to know.
They're pretty much like school districts, so there's a bunch of little cities.
No, and probably like in middle school.
That's what the gangsters will be in Palm City.
Yeah,
that's what it'll be like Palm City back in the day. Dude, the hood is not the hood anymore, bro. Like straight up.
First tattoo that I got, and this is like an anagram that's supposed to spell like Palm Avenue and shit.
Show the camera, bro.
Shout out to the ink.
Hey, show the camera, bro.
Hey, Raw, are you set tripping on me right now?
Nah, bro.
I'm Nestor, bro. I'm Nestor.
I'm telling you, I really love like San Diego, and I rep it in my way.
From Del Sol Street, bro.
Being in high school, like we didn't bang. We were just from Palm Avenue.
on Del Sol.
That shit.
No,
Rossi has that same shit like on his fucking leg right here, bro.
Yeah, dude.
He's got the Swap City right here. I'm like.
It's crazy, bro.
Both of those logos I made, like, that's fucking crazy.
Hey, what's up with those new Rottweiler hats, though, bro?
Bro,
with the palm trees.
I was supposed to post that shit on the story today. I hella forgot.
I saw your boy Rocket, though. Eddie.
Those shits are fire. I got one. I got woo.
Yeah, you got one. Right?
Helicopter. That's just a hella fire. I had to do it quick.
I'm about to go to the fucking Rottweiler store downstairs.
Don't tell no one.
I'm about to hit the garage,
I'm trying to stay exclusive.
I'm about to complain to the manager. Hey, I need more hats.
There's 2 different ones, bro, and the other black one is mad slept on too. That shit is like supposed. It's like fuck.
I like the palms and like, dude, that shit hard, bro. What's the other questions?
I was telling Bubba about it the other night. Like when I fucking made that graphic, it was like. It's on like a navy blue like Rottweiler hat, like the fucking first batch that I ever got, and it was just a graphic I wanted to test out. And on this side it said Palma, and it didn't even say Rottweiler. But then when I went to go make them with Deadview with Mikey, I was like, yo, just like leave the Rottweiler text like you usually do, and instead of having the dog, replace it with this image, and I already had like the embroidery file, and I just like went and like switched all the colors to like neon pink and like making it magenta like sunset colors and shit, and make it look like nighttime. And to me, it's like that the beach at night reminds me of Rottweiler, because Rottweiler reminds me of IB. My homie in middle school, like his mom had some Rottweilers and she still has the same too. Like I drive literally past them every day when I leave my crib because his mom stays like a block away from me.
Yeah.
And then like there's this other fool that was like that's on Donick Street in IB.
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at.
And like 3 blocks down, this other fool would breed Rottweilers. So I see this fool walking every morning and every evening too. Like he's got like 4 of them that he walks at the same time.
It's crazy.
On top of that, bro, when I was in high school, when I first met Rossi, like his cousin was my next door neighbor, and he was the one that introduced introduced me to him. So that fool's mom also bred Rottweilers, and they bred like iguanas and shit. And so like this fool would like invite me over next door with them too, and we would just be like fucking tagging, smoking, like recording. He would let us freestyle. We were kind of too like I was
model citizens.
Being model citizens. I was too young to be like
law-abiding citizens.
I was too young to be, because this fool's like mad older than us, but like I was too young to be like fucking with his turntables. But he would be like DJing in there on the turntables and like screen printing and like spray painting and just like
that's hard.
He would let us fuck with the paint markers, like the decos and like, you know, fucking kill the roaches, you know, like, yo, whatever.
It's crazy how you guys have history. Now it's like a whole project, you know?
Yeah, bro. And those fools, like, we hella looked up to them. We thought, like, damn, these fools are, like, killing it. They have, like, their own press CDs. Like, they made their own label inserts. Like, they were mad inspiring. So for us, that was like, this is where it's at. Like, the homie had a screen printing press in his garage. Like, that's where my inspiration comes from. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
And that whole idea of, like, seeing the Rottweilers the whole time, bro. Like, I couldn't plan that. God put that shit there. I didn't fucking decide that was gonna be there.
Yeah, it was part of your destiny.
You know? But like the color, like, bro, I feel like everything happens for a reason. The color is black and brown, like the power behind them, like there's the way that they're like protective and chill and cool and like dark and big, you know, like everything is just, you know, makes me feel like, yeah, Rottweiler, like that shit. That's exactly what
I used to have a couple Rottweilers.
Shout out Rottweiler, always.
Big shout out to Rottweiler.
Big shout out to Rottweiler.
I had two, like a male and a female, and they had babies. And we had like seven puppies, and my pops didn't want to get rid of any of them. So we're in an apartment with a little ass backyard with like 8, 9 Rottweilers, and they were big as fuck, dude, like super big. Until like we were forced to get some away, you know, because it was too much. Like my mom was just like, nah, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
it's taking up my kids' living room
it was
space.
literally like the smaller than this little room right here in the backyard
crazy.
with like 8 Rottweilers.
I didn't even
Rottweiler gang out here, bro.
Yeah. We all, me and my brother had our own. My pops had, mine was Simba. That was his name and shit. Yeah,
Fire,
yeah, it was just Simba. Yeah, I've had dogs my
That's
whole
why
life.
we do these podcasts, you know,
that's
to review all those.
Hey, real
insights.
quick though, Sober Sport wants to know where you get that jacket from.
Oh, Sober Sport. Big shout out to Sober Sport. Yo, bro, I'm not sober, but I am doing a sport.
You're being a great sport right now.
And
Julio.
honestly, I'm being a great sport.
I'm being a great
Tap in
sport.
with that aguachile, though, bro. We'll tap in with that.
Yeah, bro. He's over here asking the same question, bro.
What is...
He said, "What you wearing,
Wait,
bro?"
hold on. Let me do a 360 for the
Yeah. Show the people. Show the
Shout out
people
to
the
Sober
jacket.
Sport.
runway. Walk through.
Yeah, shout out Sober Sport, bro. Oh,
Mic
another
drop,
mic
man.
drop.
Dropped the mic.
Yeah,
That's how hard that jacket
That's
is,
my
bro.
His eardrum.
My other eardrum just went out, bro.
Kick push.
Fuck, he's a producer, bro. We got
Bro. Yeah,
help a
I'm
brother
years
out.
of
We
years
gotta help a
of
brother out with that.
Years of
abuse, bro. From a producer, I be listening to a lot of music all day. But on that note, bro, we've kind of exceeded our time by a lot, but I'm very grateful for this conversation. And you guys,
Shout out to Dice Roller for having us.
Big shout out to
out to
Dice
you guys.
Roller, bro. Mad love, Dice Roller, bro.
Shout out
thank you, Julio, bro. Shout out Froviche Bubba. Shout out South Bay Social Club. Stilo, bro.
Hey,
Shout out
1 year. We're coming
shout
on
out
1 year
Rottweiler,
anniversary.
Shout out
Hey,
Chris
big shout out to the
Ochoa.
cameraman, dude.
Shout out Chris,
Shout out to the cameraman.
This is
Mad love.
episode 60 of Dice Roller Radio here at 1835 Studios. Thank you for all the old listeners and new. We are going to be continuing on putting out more episodes here on YouTube. You can find us always on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and
Dice
anywhere
Roller
that is having
Radio.
podcasts. I go by WllB,
Stillo, Suave.
and thank you all for joining us. We will see you next time.
Dice Rollers.
Dice Roller.
Shout out Dice Roller Radio. 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 Shout out Dice Roller Radio.